Welcome back to another video. Today we're going to go through the process of taping and finishing a joint where a new wall meets an existing wall. And you can see here this existing wall was an external corner. It had a corner bead on it, so that's been removed, and then a new wall has been built sort of to extend it. And we're just going to tape this joint in. So I'm just going to fill the joint there and work off that sort of high edge of the existing wall. Sort of a high spot there from the plaster from the external bead, so I'm going to be filling out from that part just to make it nice and flat. But first we want to just put our tape in, and I'm just going to press that tape in along the edge there just to get it under that sort of lip of the existing board there. So that's what I'm working off, so I'm just going to fill it. Now that tape's below that lip, and now I'm just going to run my knife along the top of the lip just to cover that up completely and feather it out as much as I can onto the new wall or the new plasterboard there. So what we're going to be doing is just filling it across onto the new wall as much as possible, just to sort of fan out that joint there where it's the high spot on the existing. So we've taped that in, and I'm just come back here with my trowel, still using the same setting compound, the same mix. So we're just going to give that a good fill, again working off that sort of edge on the existing board and filling it out right across there onto the new drywall. And being quite thick, using a setting compound, it's going to set hard and not shrink as much, but we'll need it to fully dry before we do our next coat. So I'll be back the next day to do that. But using a setting compound, because it's so quite thick, is the way to go there. So we'll let that dry. So here we are, we're back the next day. Just check where we need to fill, and I'm using a all-purpose compound here, air drying for my second coat. And again, we're just going to come across and keep filling that just to get it as flat as we can. Again, working off that same edge. We don't need to go any more onto the existing, because from that edge it's flat. We just need to keep filling out onto the new drywall there. So we've done that. We just clean off the edges. We're going to let that dry again, come back the next day and do our final coat. So here we are. We'll just check it again. Yep, need a bit more. So I've got my big trowel here, and we're just going to do the same process. Start from the top this time. Just going to work my way down. Just taking any bits that appear in the plaster, and then final coat, final trowel upwards there. Nice thin coat just to get it ready for sanding, clean off the edges, and yeah, that's all ready for sanding. And that's how we sort of plaster a joint from an existing wall onto a new wall. Hope you learned something in this one, and thanks for watching. See you on the next one.